Hi, Rick. Good to see you today. Hope you're well.
I'm doing good. Thank you, Mary Kay. How you been?
I'm doing very well. Um, Rick Smith is the president of the Pruning Guru. And Rick, would you tell us about your company and where you're located?
Absolutely. We're located in Marietta. Been in business for 18 years. We're a niche business and we specialize in hand pruning of ornamental trees and shrubs for residential homes. We currently have 19 employees, and our focus is to protect homeowners' investment for the long run, and of course, educating them as we go. When I started the business, my first goal was to hook up with Malta, and I've been a member of Malta and, of course, UAC now since then. And I'm can't even thank you so much about how wonderful you guys have been doing. I remember when you started Malta, and it was a train wreck, and you just took the bull by the horn and just ran with it.
It was sort of restarting an organization that had been around for 20 years. But we had great members, step up to the plate like you and so many others.
The money we spend for our membership is so well worth it. And the communication between the COVID-19 and any other issues that we've had or crises we've had in the past, the communication with either calling or emailing, it's just all the members and us are just thrilled to death. And I just want to personally say thank you.
We've had challenges, in our industry, immigration issues, droughts, economic issues, but this is something like no one's ever seen before in every area of our lives and industries. So tell us what challenges you've had with your business and what you've done to adapt and to overcome them.
Well, of course, this has been a challenging time for everybody, especially the employees having to change techniques and how they even come to work in the morning. So what we do is we actually make sure we keep all the doors open at the shop, so that way there's no one's touching anything, even to the point to where instead of clocking in, we actually input their times into the computer. That's something hard to get used to. It's very time consuming. So it's unfortunately it's a necessity. Wearing a mask, making sure that all the trucks are cleaned out and sanitized every single afternoon. I mean, that's a curveball right there. And with that, making sure that we scan everybody's forehead with a scanner to check their temperature. And that looks pretty funny when you're standing next to somebody. Looks like you're pointing a gun at their head, but it's hilarious. Everybody gets a kick out of it. I guess the hardest thing for me personally is that the homeowners, they always want to come out and talk to you. And, I'm sure they want to get outside and be with you. I try to ask them to call and do a mobile walkthrough. But some customers, they say, well, I'll just stay 10 feet away.
$10,000 Japanese maples.
Yeah.
They want to watch what you're doing.
Well, it's not just coming out and watching us do. It's when I actually go out and do an estimate. The guys, when they're working out in the field, they stay a good distance away from each other, because I tell the guys all the time, make sure that you're a good example out there, because what you do represents the industry, just not our company. So they understand.
Perception is important, and you want your company to shine.
Yes.
Well, really appreciate your time today, and look forward to seeing you in person sometime soon.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me on. And if you ever need anything from the Pruning Guru, just don't hesitate to call and ask.
Thank you, Rick.